They are all absolutely perfect. 5 of them, and starting to think of names. I've got one name in mind already, and she is eating. Mother is perfect. I just brought her a little meat. She is used to eating some of the tiger's meat every day. So I just brought her a whole handful and she's done with it already. So she's feeling great. She's got some pellets. Well, she changed a little bit. Her voice is totally different. She's actually growling. She never growled before, so yep, I think she is smelling the mother cat. Yeah, so out this side, see where the tigers are. They're not over here. There's the mother cat. The other kittens that I had, got their mother for them back because they were taken away from her back then. All the tigers, there they are. It's okay. Where's Diego? Yes. I actually want to make a video in Afrikaans, and so just so people can hear what our language sounds like. So ek gaan die vleis haal in die kombuis. Stap deur na die kombuis toe. Diere se vleis is alreeds uitgehaal. So klein kat besig om lekker te eet. Sy eet bietjie van die sagste dele van die vleis. Maar ek gaan dit nou by haar moet wegvat, want ek moet dit na die diere toe vat. So let me just tear that off. Are you guys still keeping track with what I'm saying? I'm going to have to take the meat away from her because I have to take it to the tigers. And yep, there it is. Right. Nou gaan ek die vleis na die diere toe vat om hulle te voer. That means I'm going to take it to the tigers to feed them. Voer is the word that we use for feed. So, don't know where they are. There they are. Daar is Diego. Enzo, waar's jy? Actually, it's waar is jy, but we've also got a little slang, so we just say waar's jy. Afrikaans is a very nice language to speak. I have to say I find it really easy to speak. Not only because it's my own language, but I could have been English as well, if I chose to. And if we wanted to speak it constantly, we could have. But Afrikaans is a very relaxing language to speak. So, voer die diere hulle vleis. Hulle geniet dit baie. Enzo is al reeds klaar. Gooi vir hom sy volgende stuk. Gooi vir Diego nog 'n stuk. That is throwing him another piece. Enzo is already done. Enzo is al klaar. That's how you say that. And Enzo is catching it very well today. That would have been Enzo vang dit baie goed vandag. And Diego ready for the next one. Klaar gereed vir die volgende stuk vleis. Oh, Enzo is having trouble swallowing. Hy sluk maar swaar aan daai stuk vleis. Gaan hom net 'n bietjie kans gee om te wag. Daar sê hy voel sommer klaar beter. So I just said he's feeling better already. Yeah, Afrikaans. That is, I think it's one of the languages in the world that is being spoken by the least amount of people. Very young language, but it's such a nice language. I think if I had the choice, I would have said everybody should be able to speak Afrikaans. But I guess that is anybody's language that they grow up with. I do speak a little bit more than Afrikaans. Well, like you've heard my English before, it's not perfect, but I can speak it all right. And then one day I decided to take a book, a French book, and I started to read French. And I bought a French in 3 months, started reading it, and j'ai parlé français très bon. J'ai passé que je suis la seule personne dans Afrique de Zuid qui parle français. I just said, I think I'm the only person in South Africa that speaks French. So I don't speak it that well because I don't really get practice. But I enjoy reading the French comments. Sometimes I have to just look up a word here and there, but I think I'm quite not too bad with my French. But I don't get much practice because there's no one else that I know in South Africa that speaks French. German, I do read a lot of German on YouTube and on Facebook. I can say quite a few things. It is closer to Afrikaans than English is to Afrikaans, but I think my French is better than my German. So I will just brush up on it a little, because 10 years goes by so fast and then you haven't spoken it even once. So yeah, I have spent a lot of time concentrating on other languages. Russian I'm not that good at, but I do know quite a few phrases, but I won't attempt that. You know, if you've got an Afrikaans accent and you want to speak these European languages, there's nothing to compare it with. This is the first time people are speaking this, so I think it's going to sound very funny to people of those languages when they hear me speak it. But I love it. I think the most important language that we can speak is the one like in my videos that I've made all this time. You know, the ones where it's absolutely silent. Because you don't need to speak. That's one thing I know, is talking is about giving out information or explaining yourself. And if you don't need to do any of that, you won't speak. So yeah, something to think about. Why do we talk? I don't think we're supposed to talk, because your mouth is there to eat with. That's what it's for. And why don't animals talk? But they do communicate. So I do think that we are also supposed to communicate in a different way. I think talking is just the way we've learned how to communicate, since we are not able to use the rest of our abilities. Yeah, that could mean anything. I don't want to go too far into these things because there's no end to it, but it is very interesting. And I know that since I've been talking to the tigers, they've been becoming more irritated. So yeah, tigers do get irritated when you talk around them all the time. So I don't think we are supposed to talk, because for 7 years we were doing fine without talking, and they knew what I wanted, I knew what they wanted, everybody was happy. So that sounds a bit silly, but it's true. Well, I'm busy getting some of this out of the bags, and if you're using only one hand, it is not that easy. So I have this defrosted for them, because I do have always some of this when they cut through the meat at the butchery, those shavings, very high in calcium because they cut right through the bone, and that actually helps a lot. This piece is not coming out. So, yep, we're going to be ready now. I think I should just leave these little ones in. I'm going to remove the bones that is in here. There you can see some bones. Now, the tigers do dissolve those bones totally. But, do you want to take a chance? No. Of course, if that bone is stuck in his mouth, you're going to have to go and get it. So, that's going to be a problem. Well guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to be feeding them this, but I'm going to need both hands to get it in by them. So, there, their food is ready. And I'm going to have to carry it off to them. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great evening.